Where and how do you get the courage to aggressively pursue your dreams, your goals, in an operating environment that seems to be antithetical to your goals? How do you stay true to your values and beliefs in a space that is directly opposed to them? I do not only get this question every time, I also ask myself so many times, why do you do what you do? This is Sessions with Solitude. I once wrote an article many years ago about how grandiose the images of romance are usually deeply etched in the minds of newlyweds, especially the women, and how those grand images are quickly wiped by the realities of no light, noisy generators, long fuel queues, bills, bills, bills. Funny article, I must say, but a correct depiction of where most of us find ourselves. We are filled with grandiose images of success, of the life we want, of the giant strides we want to make. Yet, ever so often, the current operating environment seems to constantly present images, and I must say, realities of obstacles, negativity, discouragement that make it almost impossible to pursue our goals. I sat down some weeks back with a mentee who was torn between quitting her job and going for full time study. What she wanted to study doesn't have a part time option, and she can't quit her job because she needs the money to study. Personally, I was in this space many years ago when I needed to get my master's degree but couldn't afford it upfront and couldn't afford to quit my job. Sometimes you find yourself going with what seems sensible, logical, and even practical in that moment because the bills won't pay themselves and because survival would seem to be the wisest and most practical way to go. However, for some of us, merely surviving and going with the flow of your operating environment is tantamount to not living at all, which may sound extreme but real to our minds. A life where I ask myself, what if? What if I had done this is not a picture that is within my sight. The strength and power of my goals and dreams supersede the negativity of my operating environment. In other words, you must want what you want so bad that you go for it with the tenacity of a bulldog. Oh, I often tell the story anywhere I go of how my mother beat the odds at a time where it was almost a taboo for a woman to be educated. And she went on to have two master's degrees and a PhD, married with four kids. She went back to school after the war, already married with a kid, and beat the odds to rise to the zenith of her career as a senior consultant. What is your excuse? Your operating environment? No light? No data? No opportunities? My answer is there is always a way. How do I know? I beat the odds. My mom beat the odds. My friends beat the odds. You too can. Here's a simple model to help you. It's called the GROW model, G.R.O.W. The G, what's your goal? What do you want so bad? Where do you want to be? Add how bad you want it. The R, what are your current realities? Lack of money, not being able to quit your job? Write down your realities and remember to be as real and as honest as possible. The O, what are your options? Now, this is the real deal. What are the alternatives? If what I want cannot work due to my current realities, what else can work? How many ways and options are available to me for me to be able to achieve my goal? When you've done that, let's get to the W. Now that you've listed your options, what is your way forward? What steps do you need to take now? Where do you start? This model has helped me and many others shape our realities, modify our goals, and steadily pursue our dreams at a pace that is satisfying and fulfilling. Remember, you will need patience and courage to be able to beat the odds. Great things, they say, take time. Focus on the great things and not on the time ticking. You've got this. This is Sessions with Solitude, designed to help activate your gifts, optimize your talents, and inspire you to greatness. Watch out for other episodes coming soon.